day 200. Today is the 19th of July 2025 and it's officially the day 200 of this year. And this is supposed to be even the video number 200, but it isn't. But at least it is another important milestone for me. Since I started this journey, in fact, many things have changed, and I wanted to share with you some reflection today and to analyze even a bit the journey that has been so far and the future development. In particular, the topics of this video will be, first of all, the main event of these 200 days, and the second, human cruelty, and third, the future of this channel. So, talking about the point number one, the main events. Well, the point number one is that I started well, but then I had a very long break. The second, that we can't let ourselves be stopped by our fears, and three, pain balance. And talking about the human cruelty, what I saw these days about Jack's Fitness and Fabrizio Check, why does this happen and what we can do for this. Third point, the future of this channel. So I announced this from the beginning, but of course I will explain how this will evolve on the future. The second, the imposter syndrome and the intermediate programs. And third, that I will speak about broader and broader topics, always related to personal growth though. Okay, starting with the first point, let's dive in. So this is supposed to be the day 200 of my journey, because since the beginning I told that I will share with you all my journey. This didn't happen. I started well, but then I had a long break for different situations, in particular my fears. In fact, you can see that my channel opened in 2021, and after that, after probably just the first video, I stopped for a while for a personal situation that is linked to one of my main life traumas, and that is the fear of criticism, judgment, and this kind of stuff. Not the normal criticism. That one is good, is positive. I consider it like a positive thing if it's done politely, with a point, and this leads to improvement. What I fear is more the criticism of I don't know, like the nonsense criticism, a kind of digital bullying, this kind of stuff, like is very normal these days, and I will speak about this later. About these kind of behaviors online, and this led me to stop literally, because I was expecting that, but I don't know, this affected me much more than I could expect. And talking with my psychotherapist, this was due to the fact that in the past 2-3 years I had like a bad situation related to this, and this kind of behavior online, of course, triggered this sensation, this fear, and this led me to stop. So I kind of stopped for a while, and now I didn't do 200 videos, but let's see, I will restart from now on. Okay, and what I learned. So another thing that was important to me in these 200 days is to understand that we can't let ourselves be stopped by our fears. What I mean, so basically this fear of mine of being kind of pointed out, criticized by other people, I can't let this fear to stop my purpose, my joy of doing stuff, because this is more important. And that's why I'm talking about the pain balance. So in my mind we have a kind of balance, a kind of scale actually. In this scale we have basically our actions are led by pleasure or pain. Instead, the pain, of course, has more relevance compared to the pleasure. And in this pain balance, so we have like a pleasure and pain scale, and then there is a scale inside the scale about the pain, and this pain balance basically is like linked to the biggest pain that we have. From one side, I have the pain of my fears, of my traumas, etc. So the judgment, the constant criticism and this kind of stuff. And on the other side, I have instead the pain of let's say of not attempting at it, not even trying, because this will be a page for personal growth, and if you are in this section, in this sector, and this field in your life, you probably know that the biggest regrets that people have at the end of life is to not live a life of authenticity and to not have tried basically what they wanted to do in life. And this is one of my main points. So basically, at this point of my life, I can't allow my fears, so this side of the scale, to outcome the pain of not even trying it. And that's why even if I stopped, the pain of not trying, the pain of stopping again was so big, so huge, that this totally outcame basically the pain of like the other people criticism, judgment, bullying, call it as you want. So this led me to move it again. I was like, no, I can't allow this. I can't let myself be stopped by other people, because this is my channel. It's something that I want to do like in a genuine way. Is something that in my opinion is positive for me and for other people, and this is something, a project that I want to follow for other days, for the future, and I won't be stopped by these fears. So my pain scale, my pain balance is totally towards the fear of not trying. That's why this led me to move on. So after 200 days, I realized that if I don't try it, if I don't do this will lead to a bigger pain, a bigger regret than just facing criticism and other people bullshits. Talking about human cruelty, yes, this is like the kind of main topic, but restarting this journey on posting, basically I was looking for inspirations, and this page starts like fitness based, because I'm a fitness coach, a nutritionist, and whatsoever, and this is like my main base. And I was looking for inspiration, to the point that in the other page that I trying to grow, so I have like main pages are TikTok, Instagram, and of course YouTube. And I saw this guy Jack's Fit, that is a skinny guy, that's it, a young guy from UK. He has even a YouTube channel called Jack's Fitness. That's why this how do you call, by the way. So he has this page basically on TikTok, and I saw some videos that were terrible. The comment section is just terrible. In fact, I will attach like what I saw, saying that the bullying toward this guy, the cruelty toward this guy needs to stop, because literally, I don't want to go into gossip and this kind of stuff, but this guy is just a genuine guy doing wrong stuff in the gym. That's okay. Everyone started like with wrong stuff on the nutrition side, on the fitness side, training stuff, etc. But people are criticizing this guy so much, to the point that sometimes he has some breaks down. And this is not fair. And of course, the algorithm after this led me to another thing, not kind of related to fitness, Fabrizio check, but about the bullies, let's say. So even if it wasn't related to my topics, this led me to this other situation that is kind of close, because Fabrizio Cecca is a guy from Palermo, that is the capital of Sicily, so a town nearby my hometown, basically. I come from Sciacca. Palermo is just 1 hour away, let's say. This guy is like a random dude, 30 years old probably, that does literally nothing wrong. He's just enjoying TikTok, the platform, sharing like some silly content, like TikTok was born with this stuff, like dancing, singing, this silly stuff that makes some people's day, so some people laughing, etc. But for some reason, maybe because it's growing on the platform, because at the point of something happened, he had like 18,000 followers. He was like offended to the point that someone was saying him like that they will kill him and this kind of stuff. And it was like, but why are you saying this kind of stuff? I'm not doing anything wrong. I don't hurt anyone. I feel even sorry. I want to say sorry if I offended someone in some way. So he's kind of literally like a genuine dude. Of course, I don't know him, and I don't know what happens in the past, etc. But seriously, if you look some of his contents, they look so good, and people in the comments are saying that he's kind of special person as well. And of course, I don't know, but it's not fair. In fact, he was like so criticized on those platforms on the comment section that at some point, 1 month ago, he decided to literally jump from the balcony of the 4th floor, and fortunately he survived. But this is a sign that this bad behavior, this cruelty on social media is going too far, and this is not nice. And social media normally were born like with a good intent, like to connect people. Yes, then you make money on this stuff, etc. So they kind of diverged by the original purpose. That's okay. But the point is that they were not made to share like the own frustration that we all have. So why does this happen? In my opinion, is because not because people are bad, are cruel. I don't think so. Like real cruelty is so rare normally. So if someone is very, very bad, this is really, really rare. In most cases, basically, people, in my opinion, of course, they are just frustrated because their life is not going as they planned to go. And for example, as I was saying before, every one of us has kind of some dreams, because since we were child, basically, we always had kind of dreams. Doesn't matter if you were born like in a poor place or in a rich place. Everyone has been a child. Everyone had kind of dreams, like I want to be this, I want to do this. Everyone. And probably sometimes feeling frustrated for, I don't know, a life that doesn't like us, that we don't like, basically, leads to this kind of frustration and bad behavior. So in my opinion, why does this happen? Because people are not happy. But instead of trying to solve the problem from the root, they try to vomit this pain towards other people. And this happened to those guys. And this is even my fear, basically. So to go and face people that are just behaving bad for no reason towards someone else that they don't even know. And what we can do, of course, if you are in the personal growth space, you for sure have read this kind of phrase: I will take care of you, you take care of me. This is like a more a relationship thing. But then this continue like saying, yes, I take care of you, you take care of me, but this doesn't work on the long term. It's nice, but doesn't work. In order to make this work, I will take care of myself for you, and you will take care of yourself for me. What does it mean? That if we focus on improving ourselves, our life, we will feel much better and behave even better with other people, especially with our loved one that quite often are the main targets, because are the closest person for our frustrations, basically. And this is related to the future of this channel. So I announced it from the beginning, but of course my message, my meaning, my intent will evolve with the time. That is helping others live a better life. This is my goal, because at the end of the year, at the end of the life, you realize that this life has kind of no point in a certain way. Looks like a bit sad whatsoever, but what's the point? So there are people that just want to collect more money, etc. But at the end of the day, you will die with anything. So all the things that you do in life, that all the money you collect, you can't bring them. So you will be in a grave, that's it. By the way, and that's why I want to use this content to help others live a better life with different sections. So I will go broader and broader with, of course, physical health, because this is my original content basically, and I'm going more and more toward the mental health. But of course I realize that the financial health is very important, not because I want to be rich, like I say in some previous video. Yeah, I want to be a millionaire, definitely. This is kind of a goal, like a milestone, but this means nothing to me and should not mean nothing even to you, for a simple reason. When you will achieve this kind of milestone, you will realize that this is not important. You will be a millionaire, you will realize that this is not important, for the simple reason that those money will not delete your pain. Maybe the journey, yes, because you will evolve, you will learn some stuff, and this is different. But money itself will not lead to a better life. But of course, the financial health will lead to a better life. What do I mean? I mean that being in a financial situation that is unstable leads to a big frustration, big suffering, and uncertainty. And we cannot allow this, because otherwise this will reflect even our daily actions. That's why we need to work even towards a better financial situation, better financial health, to the point that we have like a good, how do you call this, deposit fund, like kind of safe pot, like money that you don't touch just for emergency reason, that you have like a financial situation with an income that allows you to live like the lifestyle that you like. Of course, this doesn't mean you need to go and buy 10 Lamborghini a day. This is not like something that I consider healthy, not because it's not healthy, but because probably there are other stuff behind it. What I mean is like to live a rich life means for me to live a life that allows you to have like of dignity, to have like a good house where to live. This doesn't mean like a huge villa of $20 million, etc. This means a nice place to live, where you feel safe, comfortable, food on the table, and certainty that the next month you will not struggle. So kind of lifestyle that you will keep for longer with no risk of feeling like struggling. This is like being rich for me. And everyone should aim to this situation. So everyone should take care of the financial health as well. Because when we feel better financially, we even act better. When we feel uncertainty about our financial situation, there are some bad behaviors that are done because we want to take advantage for ourselves. And I think this is normal. It is kind of a survival mechanism. And that's why everyone should, of course, take care of the financial health. And in the future, not now, because of course I have no knowledge, or I mean, even if I have, I don't feel comfortable like sharing this kind of teaching, this kind of stuff. But in the future we'll talk even about the financial health. And that's why everyone should take care of themselves in order to have like better behaviors. And before that, I forget, for example, what I saw these days, yeah, it was just a negative thing, but I even saw something very positive with Jack Fitness, that is related to a very good guy. You probably know it, is Sam Sulek. That basically I saw that 1 year ago he shared like meeting this guy, taking a picture with him. Sam Sulek is the other side of the medal. So even if there are like lots of bad behavior around the world, and especially on social media, Sam Sulek is blowing up with every channel he has for one reason. It's not the fitness content, because if you are in the fitness niche, you know how much content you can find, how many people you can find about this kind of stuff. If you like and maybe follow Sam Sulek, is probably for his being genuine. Like, he is such a nice guy, he's like a friend, and especially for people who feels like lonely, to listen to his training session, to this kind of stuff, is kind of a positive push, let's say. And in a certain way, I'm thinking about how to do this kind of videos, and that's why I want to do more talkative videos, because in a certain way, even if I don't like to see other people training because I get bored, I liked his approach of just sharing his thoughts, his daily stuff, etc. And that's why probably I got inspired by him on these kind of things, because even if there are negative examples on the web, we can always have like a small contribution towards a positive and better world. And this is what I want to do with my videos as well. So if you like this kind of topics related to the personal growth, and maybe about my journey, or just things that will help even to you, because this is my intent with this stuff, you can subscribe to this channel, because what I want to do is to do accept the coaching one-to-one and the group coaching. We want to do like intermediate program, like courses, this kind of stuff, Notion templates, training programs, etc., that are done do-it-yourself base, basically. And even like free contents, because as I say, I come from Sciacca, a Sicilian town that is basically poor, because Sicily and the south of Italy is not like a rich place. And I was a broke child, I was a broke teenager, a broke university person, a broke student, let's say. I understand what does it mean. What I want to do is to help people to improve, of course, as a business as well, and for my personal intention, for my personal finances, etc. But the intent of this channel is not always to like have more leads, more clients, etc., but even to share positive emotions, positive example to other people, totally for free. And I will share more educational content that can help people totally for free. For example, I did a few days ago a video on how to create your own diet by yourself. Literally, you can take this video and create your own diet, even with just a little knowledge about it, and you can do it for no money, basically, literally. And the same, I will share I shared like at the beginning how to do the workout for yourself. You can take those resources and do it yourself. Of course, I gain like some views, some no, maybe YouTube will push a bit more my channel for this, yes, but you will take this for free as well. And of course, if you want to have like more personalized coaching or do it yourself programs, basically, you will have my offers as well. But the point is that I want to help all kinds of people, from the coaching and the intermediate program that are like do it yourself, in order to be more detached, because I don't like when there is like a fixed mindset. With some clients, I don't feel very comfortable if their main purpose to be just to complain, it's never good enough, this kind of stuff. So I want to help more people, stressing less, let's say. So I will keep like a smaller group of coaching, like live coaching, and maybe we'll focus more on intermediate program courses and this kind of stuff. And at the same time, helping a few people for free with educational content on fitness and personal growth on this channel. If you are interested in this topic, on my journey, or just these talking head videos, feel free to subscribe, and I'll try to share the best tips and the best knowledge that I have collected in these 31 years. And I'll see you in the next video.